Hello and namaste everybody. I'd like to welcome you all to my channel Learn with Susil once again. And today I have tried my best to summarize one very important topic for you all. So this cannot be shorter than what I have made, okay? So today's topic is First World War and its causes. So it's one of the most important topic for students of all level, okay? So First World War. It is one of the terrifying war in the history of the world. Okay, so which broke out from 20th July 1914 AD2 and ended on 20th June 1919 AD. It was fought for 1565 days, which is a pretty long time, almost for 5 years, and it was fought between two powers in the world. Those two powers were Allies power and Axis power. Under Allies power, there were countries like France, Britain, Russia, Italy, Belgium, China, Japan, USA, etc. And under Axis power, there were countries like Germany, Austria, Hungary, Turkey, etc. But indirectly, almost all the countries were involved in this war, though it was basically the war between the countries of the Europe. Okay, so let's discuss about the causes. Here are the 9 causes which I've already listed here. So I'll be telling you in short about all these points. Okay, so try to keep them on your mind so that you'll find it fruitful. So the information that I'm going to share you with you today will be enough for you to write and express about First World War. Okay, so groupism of European countries. So after the unification of Germany, the new chancellor came. Otto von Bismarck became the chancellor. He believed in the concept of imperialism, so he annexed two states, two provinces of France. Two provinces, those two were Alsace and Lorraine. So when these two were annexed by the Germans, okay, so the French people, they were humiliated. So they were also planning to attack Germany to get those two lands back. So knowing that Germany signed a secret agreement with Austria and Hungary, which is known as Triple Alliance in the history. Okay, so and at the same time, France also signed a secret treaty with Russia and Britain to fight against Germany whenever in need, which is known as Triple Entente. So this is pronounced as Entente, okay, with these two countries. So by now, the countries in the Europe had already been divided into two hostile groups. Two, this is one, this is the next. Okay, second cause is the extreme or ultra nationalism. Okay, nationalism is a good thing to have. So we have to be patriotic, we have to have nationalism in order to let the country progress. But during that time, they had extreme feelings. One country ignored the existence of another country. So they were just using the nationalism, the concept of nationalism for their self-interest only. So because of this, especially the Germany and Britain, they were having enmity. Okay, that was the kind of hatred was increasing between them. So this is also recognized as one of the causes of First World War. Third is the militarism. So already all the countries, they know that the two hostile groups have already formed, so they had to prepare, they had to remain alert and strengthen their armies. So to strengthen their armies, some of the countries, they imposed compulsory military services on people. People had to serve compulsorily. Okay, and then likewise, so there were investments made in the weapon and other war related things. Okay, so militarism also is one of the main causes. Next is imperialism and colonialism. Imperialism means domination of one over the other. So colonialism means rule by one country over the other is known as colonialism. So during that time, the European countries, in the name of extending their business after industrial revolution, they were looking for the places to take under their control and establish colonial rule. So some of the countries of Europe, they went towards Asia and established their control there. Some went towards South Africa and African countries, and some towards South American countries. So there was a sense of competition in capturing those different countries and taking under their colonial rule. So that was also one of the causes of First World War. Another is character of William II. William II was a very arrogant and proud German emperor who believed in the policy of world power or downfall. So he was very much ambitious. So he wanted Germany to be the almighty in the world. Okay, otherwise he was ready to accept the downfall as well. So this is a very ambitious statement as well. So he especially uh, dominated England during that time. So the England and Germany's hatred for each other, for one another, was increasing like anything. Next is role of newspapers. So media always has a great role in misleading or leading people in the right direction. So that time the newspapers used to mislead the people. Okay, so they used to awaken the revenge, sense of revenge, and raise the sentiment of war in people. They misinterpreted situation, especially the German newspapers. They just raised, provoked the unnecessary propaganda against England, against Britain. So that also increased the enmity, and this remained as one of the important causes of First World War. Another is Balkan crisis. Balkan crisis is, okay, let me tell you first of all about Balkan countries in the Balkan region like Greece, Macedonia, Bulgaria, Serbia, etc. They were all ruled by Turkey during that time under the name Ottoman Empire. So the rule of Turkey was very suppressive. So these all Balkan region countries, they combined, they formed Balkan League and started fighting against Turkey, and Turkey was lost, defeated, which is in the history known as the First Balkan War. Okay, and after that they were supposed to divide the obtained land among themselves, but even after that Bulgaria was not satisfied with Serbia. Okay, so Bulgaria attacked Serbia. There was a war, second war, which is known as Second Balkan War. So this led to the crisis. Though Bulgaria was defeated, this led to the crisis in Europe. So that is known as Balkan crisis, which also is one of the factors for enmity and cause of First World War. Another is rebellious feeling of Bosnia and Herzegovina. So Bosnia and Herzegovina, they used to fall under the Balkan region. This Balkan region was given by the Congress of Berlin to Austria and Hungary. Okay, they were supposed to just govern these places, but they just annexed it, which they were not allowed to. That's why the Bosnian people and Herzegovinian people, they decided to fight for independence. So for fighting for independence, it was not easy all by themselves. So they were seeking help from Serbia. Serbia was also ready to help them. Okay, as the people of Bosnia, they were from Serbian origin. They had the culture like that of the Serbian people and the lifestyle also. Okay, so Serbia and Austria and Hungary, they started fighting against one another after that. So, and the last one, not the least, is the immediate cause. What is the immediate cause? You may be asked this question frequently. Immediate cause, how was the beginning? When did it break out? What was the reason behind breaking out of the war, First World War? Okay, the reason was that the Austria prince from Austria, whose name is Archduke Francis, and his wife Sophie Chotek, they were on a visit to Sarajevo, the capital of Bosnia. So when they were on a visit, they were shot dead by a Bosnian 19-year-old student whose name is Gavrilo Princip. So after that, after the prince was killed, prince and his wife were killed, Serbia was blamed for that by Austria. So Austria, okay, getting influenced from Germany, sent an ultimatum letter, okay, stating a 12 points demand, which were not agreed upon by Serbian people, by the Serbian government. Okay, so then Austria led the attack. Austria attacked Serbia for the first time. So the Russian troops came to support Serbia after that again. And from the side of Austria, Germany was there to support and to fight against Russia. And there were France and Britain to support Russia and Serbia as well. So they were just fighting, and that's how it just broke out. The First World War began in that way. So this is the shortcut and summary of First World War. So if you want me to prepare videos on any topic you like, do let me know under the comment section, so that I'd love to prepare videos on those topics. Thank you for today.